Hello everybody, today I'm going to be showing you all the rare loot spawns on Lighthouse that I found after playing for more than 100 raids. So the first spot is actually in this house. If you go inside here, on the left over here, right in this spot can spawn rare item, and around here is some loose loot as well. Now the house right next to the one I showed you previously actually has a lot of rare loot spawns. On this bench right here can spawn Bitcoin and the infamous corrugated tubes, which nobody can find. Inside of the house on the floor can spawn things like scrap metal with the new item, and all around can be things like H matches and different mechanicals. Going from the cabin house, you will see there's a truck on the right. Inside of this truck can spawn different mechanical spawns and things like GPUs as well. On these 4 boxes can spawn any item. The next rare spawn is in the middle of the road in this little broken down crate. Inside of here can spawn anything from aces, mules, to car batteries and stuff. The next rare loot spawn is right next to the Helicrash on this chair. On top of this chair and around it, as you can see, can spawn different rare items, as well as Bitcoin, and if you're watching this during Christmas time, ornaments. Now, as you might have seen in previous videos about Lighthouse, there is a good amount of good loot spawns in this building. When you come here, you first want to go to the garage and check on this countertop right here. There's a chance for Bitcoin spawn and many other rare items. Also, many people do not check this shelf to the right. Inside of this shelf can be things like vertex and other rare spawns. As you come in, check on this table for Bitcoin and other rare items. On these chairs as well can spawn things like Bitcoin, the guitar picks, golden skulls and other rare spawns. On the left of this couch can also spawn stims. Now, going to the 3rd floor on this building, on this TV stand can spawn Bitcoin and other rare items. On this shelf can spawn things like stims and other rare items. As well as here on the ground and over on this little box can spawn rare items. Once you get down to the 1st floor, you want to go over here into the theater. In here, right next to this little stair, can spawn military corrugated tubes and other rare spawns. On these shelves are different industrial spawns as well. Check these seats here, because on the top row, I'm not sure about the lower, can spawn intel. Now as we go to the basement, there is going to be a dead body right inside here. As you can see, on this dead body, all around it are rare spawns like iridium, Bitcoin, cash and other things. Going from the dead body, there is a spawn of meds and stims right here. As you go from the dead body, check on these beach chairs for rare spawns. Going from there, check on this little crate right here for rare spawns like aces, vertex and other things. Now the next rare spawn is over in the building to the right. Right to the right can spawn good meds. And inside, on this table all around, can spawn Bitcoin and gold chains. Usually you will find it right in this little magazine. Now, moving down from the houses, not many people check this here, but there are some rare spawns. Inside, on the shelf on the right, can spawn some rare industrial items as well as attachments. Going from the previous buildings, you will come across 2 buildings. In the building on the right, there is an intel spawn. In the building on the left, there's not much loot without keys. There is some med spawn and loose loot. The only good loot in this house is with keys, but I will be covering all the keys on this map in a separate video. Now, going from the two big houses, you want to make your way over to the big red brick building. Hold far right and go down this way. Once inside the red brick building, check on your right. There can spawn different tech spawns, like this PSU, and things like M cables on here. On the left, on the shelf, can spawn gold chains and various other items. Now the best loot in this building, and why everybody comes here, is in this part. In here, and on the bottom here, on the top here, and over here, as well as back here, can spawn their various rare items like graphics cards, this MGT, vertex, and other things. Many people miss this, but on this table can spawn a Bitcoin, so always check it. Now, going from the red brick building, there is a house over there and a house over there. Both of these houses need keys, but they do have really good loot, and I will be covering them in a separate video. Now, going from the red brick building, come to the second part of the bridge and take a right. On this table right here, next to this house, can spawn rare industrial spawns. Now, once you come from that spawn before and from the red brick building, come over to this couch. On this couch can spawn various rare items like euros and H-matches. Now, once you make your way over from the chair, come to the left part of the water treatment plant. Now, this is the first time I will be revealing these Bitcoin and rare item spawns to anybody, so make sure to stay watching. As you kill the rogues in here, or you are a scav, come inside here. Do beware of the MG. If he is not dead, he will shoot you. If he is dead, come up here, and in this open box right here, as you can see, can spawn rare items. I have found two vertexes in here, Bitcoin, and various rare items. Now, going from that open box, come inside this tent. On this table can spawn some rare stims, like a mule. On this shelf to the left can spawn rare attachments and various stims. Now, moving from the shelf, over here to the right of this military tank, is a rare spawn and a Bitcoin spawn right here. Make sure to check that, because many people do miss it. Now, just to say, I am covering only all the rare and good loot spawns on this map. There are plenty of others, but I will not be covering those, as those are not so relevant. Now, as you come in here, beware of rogues outside, inside, and on the other side. Over on this shelf can spawn rare industrial items, as well as different barters and graphics cards. Now, going from here, check these shelves as well for rare items like graphics cards, Tetris, and various industrial spawns. Now, as you come out of this building, come over here to the right. On top of this little silo will spawn rare items. Well guys, that's really it for this map and all the rare loot spawns on this map. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe learned something new, and please consider subscribing for more future videos like this.